My beloved child, lean in closely and listen, not just with your ears, but with your heart. These words are not spoken in passing. They are carefully woven just for you. They rise from the depths of my heart like a song of praise and encouragement, meant to reach into the very core of your being. You have walked through fires many could not withstand. You have endured storms that would have swept others away. And yet, here you are, still standing, stronger than before. You stepped out of your former self, shedding the heavy chains and burdens that once weighed you down. The past tried to hold you hostage, but you chose freedom. You chose to walk in the light, even when the path was filled with thorns and shadows. I see the strength that lives inside you, not the kind that shouts for attention or seeks recognition, but the quiet, unwavering strength that comes from deep humility and steadfast faith. A strength that bows low in reverence and rises high in courage. The enemy set clever traps before you, weaving deception and temptation to lure you away from the path I laid before you. But you did not falter. Instead, you pressed on. You held on to my hand. You refused to be led astray, even when the easy road whispered your name. There were voices, yes, voices that hoped to see you fail, hearts that wished to see your peace shattered. They tried to bury you in fear, drown you in guilt, and cover your light in darkness. But child, they were wrong. They didn't know who walks with you. They underestimated the fire I placed within your spirit. You didn't just survive the storm, you overcame it. You didn't merely hold on, you rose above. With me by your side, you found strength in your weakness, and I became your shelter when the arrows came flying. The lies they spoke over you, they couldn't take root. The shame they tried to wrap around you, it lost its grip, because deep in your spirit, you remembered the truth. I have set you free. I saw you standing in the middle of pain that wasn't yours to carry. I watched you face it, not with bitterness, but with courage. You didn't allow the pain to define you. Instead, you offered it to me. And as you did, my healing light touched it, transformed it, and turned it into a wellspring of wisdom and strength. What once threatened to break you has now become the very testimony that lights your path forward. You didn't let the darkness swallow your hope. You held on to faith, even when the night seemed endless. And when I spoke to your heart, sometimes in whispers, sometimes in silence, you listened. You obeyed, even when it cost you dearly. You let go of what was familiar. You released what once felt safe. You trusted me, not just with your lips, but with every step. And now, as I look upon you, I see not only a soul that has endured, but a soul that has overcome. You have walked through deep waters and come out purified, not by your strength alone, but because you trusted fully in mine. You leaned into me, and I never let you fall. So now, let your heart breathe in these words. Let them sink in. You are not the same as you were. You are rising, and this is just the beginning of all I have in store for you. Let me remind you what I see, even now, as you take your next step. You've come so far, my beloved. With each step you took, each choice you made to stay faithful, you've been writing a story of strength, one that began in brokenness, but is now unfolding in beauty. My beloved child, I want you to understand something deep and unshakable. Not a single step of yours has been missed by me. Not one act of obedience. Not one decision to hold on to me when everything around you urged you to let go has slipped past my eyes. I have seen it all, and I say this with joy. I am so proud of you. Yes, you. You are living, breathing proof of what it means to walk in courage, to stand in unwavering faith, and to love me, even when the cost was high. Everything you've endured, every fiery trial, every lonely night, every inner battle, has brought me glory. But more than that, it has brought honor to your name. You've shown the world that the light I placed inside you burns brighter than any shadow the enemy could send your way. And that light, my child, is not dimming. It is growing stronger. So don't stop now. Keep walking, keep trusting. I am still leading you forward, toward things more beautiful, more purposeful than you can yet imagine. This journey isn't finished, but the hardest parts, the darkest valleys. You've already walked through them, and you didn't walk alone. I carried you when you could no longer stand, and I will do it again, as many times as needed. I love you more deeply than words can express. I am proud of you, proud to call you mine, and I will never leave your side. Not in this moment. Not ever. Do you feel it? The enemy thought they had a chance to bring you down. They assumed you would break under the pressure, lose yourself in fear, abandon the path I laid for you. But oh, how they were wrong. They did not account for the strength I've planted deep in your soul, a divine strength, one that cannot be stolen, shaken, or snuffed out. They didn't see the garment I clothed you in, a robe woven in grace and fortified with power. That garment is your shield. It guards you from every wicked arrow, every scheme that tried to unravel you. And that protection, it hasn't just come against the things outside of you. It's also fought for the battles within, those quiet doubts, those haunting fears, the whispers of, "You're not enough." I silenced those lies with my truth. I gave you discernment, a light that exposes every shadow, every false voice, not from me. And you, child, you used that light well. Like a lantern in a cave, you held it high and stepped boldly into the places where darkness once had the upper hand. But I didn't just place discernment within you. I gave you courage too, a holy courage. One that doesn't simply help you endure, but empowers you to rise, to speak truth when lies are loud, to walk away from the traps designed to entangle you. You didn't just move forward. You marched like a warrior, with my presence guiding every footstep and my light burning fiercely in your heart. Know this, every single time you chose truth over deception, every moment you believed what I said over what fear told you, you were not just surviving, you were winning. You were pushing back the enemy's plans. You were shining with a light so powerful it pierced through the thickest darkness. The enemy may think they weakened you, but in doing so, they only exposed how deeply my power runs within you. You are not just someone who endured. You are a conqueror. Your scars are not signs of defeat. They are signs of battles won. Every hardship has refined you. Every tear has watered the soil where truth now grows. And now, engraved deep in your spirit is this truth. Nothing, no lie, no weapon, no storm can stand against the power of my presence in you. And so, beloved, let that truth settle into your soul as I remind you of the journey ahead. You've come through fire and flood, and still, here you are, my beloved, standing in the light. Let us pause for a moment and look back together, not in regret, but in awe, at the journey you've walked and the wonders I have done in your life. Can you see it now? The darkness once tried to wrap itself around you, whispering fear, sowing despair, clouding your heart with confusion. But it could not win. It never could. Because I was with you, shielding you, holding you, covering you in my unshakable love and boundless strength. The storm that once raged around you has passed. Its thunder has quieted. Its chaos has bowed before my peace. That peace, my peace, is not the kind the world gives, temporary and frail. No, this is the peace that anchors your soul, that restores what the winds tried to steal. Now you stand in calmness that only I could bring, not because there are no battles left, but because you know who walks beside you through each one. You are no longer tangled in the snares the enemy so carefully laid. Those invisible chains, the burdens that weighed down your soul, shame, fear, confusion, they've been shattered. My child, you are free, not just free to breathe, but free to live. To walk boldly in the light, to move in truth without hesitation, to rise in the destiny I crafted for you long before you knew my name. The path ahead, it will no longer be held hostage by the pain of your past. I have cleared the way so you may walk with assurance, with hope that doesn't flicker, and strength that won't fade. You were never meant for a life of just getting by. You were created for a life of purpose, of fullness, of radiant joy. And now, that life has already begun. The light I placed within you, it's shining, brighter and stronger with every step you take forward. Move ahead with confidence, my beloved, because you are not walking alone. I am with you, not sometimes, not only on the good days, always. I am guiding your way, lifting you when you feel tired, lighting your path when things feel unclear. You never walk in shadows without my light ready to pierce through. And now, release the past. Don't look back with regret or sorrow. That chapter has been healed, rewritten with grace. You have been set free not just to escape darkness, but to embrace joy, to live in peace, and to pursue purpose without fear. You were never called just to survive, but to flourish beyond all expectation. I have not only protected you, I have equipped you, strengthened you, and empowered you for every good work I've placed in your hands. So let your heart lift in gratitude. Let courage rise in your chest, for you are not lost in randomness. You are walking within my perfect plan, a plan that breathes freedom, that sings of hope, that is full of wholeness, restoration, and my endless grace. When I look at you, I see more than your past. I see the light of victory glowing within you, shining like the sky after a long storm breaks. I see the strength that would not quit, the faith that would not crumble. I see the perseverance that kept moving forward, step after weary step. You walked through valleys where the light nearly disappeared, where even hope was quiet. But still, you trusted me, not because you saw the full picture, but because you knew I was there. And beloved, because you held on, there is something I want you to hear next. You've trusted me in the darkness, and now I want to show you what I've always seen in you, even when you couldn't see it in yourself. My beloved child, I have looked deep into your heart, and what I see there is beautiful. It is a heart that still chooses to love, even after being wounded. A heart that continues to hope, even after disappointment. A heart that refuses to be extinguished by darkness, no matter how long the night has lasted. You have overcome not just the storms outside, but the quieter, deeper storms within. The fears that crept in unnoticed. The doubts that whispered when no one else was around. And yet, you didn't bow to them. You rose. You stood firm. Every single step you've taken, every courageous choice you've made, has revealed the strength of the Spirit I placed within you from the beginning. That strength was never absent. It was simply waiting to rise, and now it shines. You haven't just triumphed once. You've triumphed again and again, and with each victory you've grown, not just in endurance, but in wisdom, in depth, in faith. You've proven that hardship doesn't have the final word, that suffering cannot erase trust, and that no challenge can snatch the faith rooted in my love. You've become a living testimony to what it means to persevere. And my child, I want you to know something that matters deeply to my heart. I am pleased with you, not only because you overcame, but because you overcame with dignity, with unwavering belief in my guidance, with a spirit that would not bend to fear, and a faith that clung to me even when the road felt impossible. You may not always feel victorious, but I want you to hear this clearly. I am immensely proud of you. Your journey, every step of it, is a reason to rejoice. You are my joy. You are proof that hope is not empty and that faith has power. You shine, not just in my eyes, but before the heavens, before the angels, before all creation, because you chose to keep going. So move forward now, not in hesitation, but in holy confidence. Every single challenge you've endured has carved out a new space in your life for greatness. You are not walking in circles. You are rising. And I am beside you still, not just when you feel strong, but even more so when you feel weak. I will walk with you in every valley and rejoice with you on every mountain. My presence will never leave you. Keep shining, beloved, not just because I call you victorious, but because you truly are. You have conquered much, but there is more I will do through you. The skies are vast, and they are yours to soar through, led by my wind and held by my hand. And now, pause, breathe, reflect. Look back at the journey you've walked, not with regret, but with wonder. Because challenges, though unwelcome, are not signs of failure. They are part of the shaping. They do not appear to destroy you. They are permitted to build you, stretch you, and refine you. They teach you what only struggle can reveal: resilience, surrender, strength forged in faith. You've become a person of depth, not just endurance. You are now more than someone who survives. You are someone who reflects my light. So when you face the next storm, remember, I am not absent. I have never walked away. Even in the quietest moments, when your prayers are whispers, when your heart feels unseen, I am there. I have witnessed every tear, heard every unspoken word. I have lifted you when your soul could not stand. I do not simply observe. I act. I strengthen. I restore. My dear child, hold this close to your heart. What you see as trials are not your enemies. They are divine opportunities, carefully placed in your path, not to tear you down, but to reveal the depth of my glory through your life. Every challenge you encounter is an invitation, not into defeat, but into the revelation of my power, a power that shows itself strongest not in ease, but in the moments when everything seems hardest. It's in those moments that my presence becomes undeniable, closer than your breath, more faithful than the sunrise, more comforting than any earthly embrace. When adversity comes, do not see it only as a battle. See it as a sacred moment to experience my grace in ways you never could on calm days. Those moments, when you rise from the shadows, when you choose to stand in the storm instead of running, are powerful. They declare something eternal, that your faith is real, and my love for you is unfailing. Every trial you've faced and overcome is not just a story of survival. It's a testimony to my kingdom. Because every time you remain faithful through suffering, my light in you grows even more undeniable to the world. Let go of the lie that hardship makes you less. In truth, it's quite the opposite. Adversity does not reduce you. It refines you. It doesn't strip you of worth. It strengthens your purpose. Through every challenge, your roots have grown deeper, your vision clearer, your spirit stronger. You are being shaped not into someone who merely endures, but into someone who inspires. And others will see it. They'll look at you and see a beacon of hope, a living reminder that I never leave my children, not even in the darkest hour. So, my beloved, embrace the challenges. Don't fear them. Welcome them as stepping stones towards something greater. They are part of the divine growth journey I have designed for you, one that leads you into deeper strength and higher purpose. With every step, I am equipping you. With every tear, I am drawing you closer. You will be ready, not just to endure life, but to fulfill the sacred mission I've placed within your heart. You are not alone, never have been. I walk beside you, and my presence is your supply, your shield, your strength. Let your life shine, child, not only because of the peace you carry, but because of the storms you've endured and conquered. Let each scar testify. Let each victory glorify. You are more than a soul who survives. You are a vessel that reflects my light, even in the darkest places. And when others see you, they won't just see strength, they'll see me. You are the instrument I've chosen to bring light into the world. And in every victory you gain, in every stronghold you break, the world catches a glimpse of my hand, my grace, and my heart. You are not merely fighting battles. You are being shaped, refined, transformed, made ready for the miraculous plans I've crafted just for you. So remember this: nothing you face is random. No trial is wasted. Every hardship carries purpose. And among the gifts I give you in the middle of your trials, perhaps the most precious are the people I've placed around you. These are not accidental connections. They are hand-picked companions, souls sent to walk with you through the fire, to help carry the weight when you grow tired, to whisper courage when your own voice falters. And now, as your heart grows softer with these truths, let me tell you more about those I have sent to walk beside you. You were never meant to walk this journey alone. And even when the road feels long, even when the burden on your shoulders seems too heavy to bear, I have already made provision for your strength. My beloved child, I have placed people in your life, people who are not just passing acquaintances, but chosen vessels of support, comfort, and encouragement. They are living reminders that I am always near, even when I seem silent. These individuals, some expected, some surprising, stand beside you not by accident, but by divine design. They are smaller lights that reflect my greater light. Through their kindness, their presence, their love, I reveal myself. In their compassion, I whisper, "You are not alone." They are not temporary travelers. They are part of my masterpiece, woven into your story before you even knew to ask for help. They will walk with you not only through moments of pain, but through your rising, your triumphs, your healing. They will witness both your breaking and your becoming. And through the transformation I'm working in you, their faith will also be stirred. Your growth will inspire them. Your resilience will remind them that I am real, that I am working powerfully, even when the process is hidden. So, receive their presence with open arms. Let their encouragement remind you of mine. Let their love be a reflection of my heart toward you. In every moment they walk beside you, remember, this is how I work. I move through people. I bless through relationships. I use hearts I've shaped to connect with yours. These sacred connections are glimpses of the larger picture I am painting. A picture filled with meaning, beauty, and divine purpose. And when you emerge from your trials, and yes, you will emerge, those same companions will rejoice with you. The light of victory will not only illuminate your path, but theirs as well. For those who stood by you, who prayed with you, who never gave up on you, they will share in the joy, in the glory of what I've done. They are not just witnesses to your battles. They are co-authors in the story I am unfolding. And that story is nothing short of miraculous. You are not simply enduring challenges. You are walking within a network of love, woven by my own hands, to uphold, protect, and guide you at every turn. Trust the people I've sent. Trust the relationships I'm nurturing. Every person you meet, every bond that forms, carries purpose far greater than you know. They are part of the journey I have prepared just for you. And now, listen closely, for I have seen everything you've endured, not just the outward struggle, but the quiet agony of your heart. I have seen the nights when the only sound was your silent tears, flowing in the dark when no one else knew. I have felt your heartbreak, the moments when your strength seemed gone, when your soul whispered, I don't know how to go on. But even in those moments, especially in those moments, I saw something sacred, a flicker of faith that refused to die, a flame of courage that would not be extinguished. You held on to my peace when it would have been easier to let go. You chose to keep believing in me, even when everything around you screamed that I had forgotten. That flame, child, that unwavering ember, is not random. It is the love I placed in you from the very beginning. It is the mark of one who belongs to me. You have not only survived, you have overcome. And not with bitterness or fear, but with a loyal, enduring love for me that stirs my heart deeply. What you've endured has not been wasted. Every hardship, every tear, every battle has meaning. And now, let me tell you what comes next for one who has been this faithful. Because you have trusted me through the valley, now prepare your heart, because I am about to pour out blessings you did not expect. My beloved child, I will not only return what was lost, I will multiply it. I will restore your peace, your joy, your strength, and they will not return empty, but overflowing. What the enemy tried to steal from your life, I will return to you in ways that will leave you in awe. My love does not stop at restoration. It goes further. I give not just in measure, but in abundance. I exceed expectations because my love for you knows no limit. You have held on through storms, through silence, through deep uncertainty, and I have seen it all. The reward for your unshakable faith will be great. You will no longer just hope to see my hand. You will see it clearly, moving in your life with power and precision. The doors you thought were closed forever, I will open them again. Not only that, I will open new doors, ones you never even imagined. My blessings will rain down upon you like a steady downpour after a long drought, saturating every area of your life with refreshment and renewal. So ready your heart, beloved. Get ready to receive. Not just the answers to your prayers, but even greater things than you dared to ask for. You will see with your own eyes that I am the one who rescued you from the pit, guided you through every storm, and now places your feet on solid ground, the very land I promised for you. This is not just recovery. This is a divine rising. You are more than a survivor. You are more than someone who endured. You are my beloved, chosen, anointed to become a living testimony, evidence that my power never fails and that my love never runs dry. You will walk in peace that the world cannot take from you. You will live to see that my promises were not empty. They are alive and unfolding in your very steps. Trust me. What I am preparing will go far beyond anything you've dreamed or even prayed for. But before anything else, receive this, my peace, my beautiful, unshakable, everlasting peace. It is more valuable than any treasure the world could offer. It's not based on favorable conditions or perfect moments. No, this peace comes from my presence. It is deep, complete, unmovable, and I give it freely to you. There will be moments ahead, perhaps in your work, your family, your inner thoughts, when the world may tremble. But you, child, will remain steady, because my peace will surround you. It will be the anchor in the storm, the shelter in uncertainty. When the noise of life grows loud, let my peace quiet the waves within. Let it speak gently to your heart. You are not alone. I am here. And I bless you not only with peace, but with provision. Full, abundant, overflowing provision. I see what you need before you even speak. I know the weight you carry, and I promise I will not let you lack. Not for strength, not for wisdom, not for sustenance. I will provide, not just to get you through, but to help you thrive. You will live in fullness, not fear. You will walk in freedom, not want. And this, my child, is just the beginning of what I desire to do in you and through you. Whenever you feel empty, whenever life leaves you feeling like you lack what you need, pause, breathe, and remember, I am the God who always provides. My beloved, I am not distant when you're in need. I am near, ready to give, ready to pour into you more than you imagined. When the mountain ahead looks too high to climb, trust that I have already made a way. My hands have shaped the path before your feet ever touched it. Do not let tomorrow's unknown steal today's faith. You do not walk blindly. I see the road ahead, every turn, every challenge, every moment of doubt. And I have already written the answer into your story. You do not carry the burden alone. I am the one who holds you, upholds you, and surrounds you with my strength. And in my kingdom, I withhold no good thing from those I love. You will never be left in lack. Not only will I meet your needs in ways you expect, but I will surprise you. I will provide in ways beyond what you could ask, think, or imagine. Your needs will not just be satisfied, they will be surpassed, so that you may live not in survival, but in overflow, fully embraced, fully covered, deeply loved. And in the moments when your heart wavers, when the road divides, and you wonder which way to go, know this: I have given you discernment. You are not wandering without direction. I have placed within you a deep knowing, a spiritual compass that points toward my will. Even when things feel unclear on the outside, my spirit whispers peace on the inside. You will not walk lost. I go before you, preparing and guiding. I lead you step by step, not with confusion, but with clarity that grows as you walk. My spirit is your daily teacher, reminding you of what I've spoken, and anchoring your heart in peace when chaos tries to enter. In moments of uncertainty, don't search outward in panic. Listen inward with faith. My wisdom is within you. It is not loud or forceful, but gentle, steady, faithful. It will whisper what is true. It will show you which door to walk through. It will help you move not only with direction, but with confidence in every step. And that wisdom I have placed in you, it is not just for avoiding danger. It is strength to face what others fear. It will reveal opportunities hidden in plain sight. It will uncover truth in the middle of confusion. It will help you conquer obstacles the world thinks are impossible. You are not walking blind. You are walking led. And now, my beloved, I bless you not just with wisdom and provision, but with health, complete, divine, enduring health. I am the Lord who heals you, and I declare health not only over your body, but over your mind and spirit as well. Where pain has lived, I speak peace. Where weariness has settled, I speak vitality. You will not drag yourself through life. You will rise each day renewed, joyful, strong, and free. If you are in pain now, if illness has touched your life, hear this. Healing is already yours. It is not a future promise. It is a present reality. By the stripes of Jesus, you have been healed. Pain has no right to stay. Sickness must leave. Weakness must bow to the strength I am pouring into you now. Receive it. Believe it. Walk in it. And as your strength returns, as your healing unfolds, there is more I want you to know. And now, beloved, I speak complete restoration over your life. Restoration that touches every corner of your being. Not just your body, but your mind, where confusion will give way to clarity. And your spirit, where my supernatural strength is awakening within you, rising like the morning light. Walk forward with trust, not with fear, not with doubt. For I, the Lord your God, am moving within you and through you. I am the one who heals, the one who shelters, the one who guards your heart with my unfailing hand. No power in this world, seen or unseen, can undo what I have restored. No force of darkness can reverse what I have spoken over your life. Even when storms rise again, and the road ahead grows difficult, the strength I give you will not break. You will stand, you will endure, and when you grow weary, when your spirit trembles, when your heart quietly whispers, I can't, I will meet you there. I will lift you in my arms and renew your strength with my own. My power shines brightest when you feel the weakest. You were never expected to do this alone. I have always been your refuge. I will not only help you survive, I will empower you to rise again and again, stronger after every battle, more radiant after every valley. So now, child, come to me, not with striving, but with surrender. Open your heart and pour out your gratitude. Let your thanks rise like incense, soft and true. Lord, I bow before you with reverence and awe. With every breath in me, I say thank you. Thank you for the life you have so graciously given me, for every moment, every heartbeat, every second that speaks of your mercy. I do not take it for granted. Thank you for peace, your perfect, unshakable peace that anchors me when I am surrounded by chaos. You are my strong tower, my refuge in every storm. Thank you for being my strength when mine has run dry. When I had nothing left, you became my everything. Thank you for your wisdom that lights my path and clears the fog from my mind. Thank you for healing not just my body, but the hidden wounds no one else could reach. You touched the depths of me and called freedom out of every place that once held pain. I praise you for your provision, how you meet my needs before I even know to ask. You go beyond. You overflow. You remind me again and again that I never walk in lack when I walk with you. And Lord, thank you for the people you've placed around me. Through their kindness, I have seen your heart. Through their presence, I've felt your nearness. Most of all, I thank you not just for what you've done, but for what you are still preparing. I believe the days ahead hold even greater wonder. For you are not finished with me. You are still writing, still unfolding, still working miracles in ways I can't yet see. So let my whole life become a song of thanksgiving. Let every word, every action, every breath bring glory to you. I don't want to live in fear. I want to live in worship. I don't want to walk in worry. I want to walk in the wonder of your love. May gratitude be the rhythm of my soul, the melody of my days. And when others look at me, Lord, let them see you. Amen. And now, my beloved, rest in these words. Let them become the foundation beneath your feet and the song within your spirit. For I, the Lord your God, am with you. I have never left you, and I never will. You are mine, and this is only the beginning. Amen.